I have to admit, I had to make sure I had to dress the T today. I heard yesterday that he was wanting everybody to wear blue, so I definitely had to wear my blue suit today because I heard you wanted everybody to wear blue. I knew Malichi was going to outshine all of us with his outfit. He even asked me yesterday if he'd wear a hat. I said, of course, it's your day, so let him wear his hat. I even heard everyone say, wear blue, like we talked about earlier. So I couldn't resist to get a little of my Rambler orange involved. Okay, so I got more orange involved too. Malichi is a long-standing and dedicated member of FFA, FCA, the PEP Club, and the Radio Club. Since 6th grade, he has constantly demonstrated excellence in the way he carries himself, in the way he presents himself, and the way he treats others. Malichi is without question a perfect example of what a Rambler should be. He is a young man who knows exactly what he wants to go in life and has confidence and matches his character. We are truly blessed to have him part of this journey. It's a great pleasure to announce Malichi Bell as our Reach Scholarship winner this year. So excited for that. Thank you guys for joining us and celebrating this remarkable journey, and we are going to celebrate you and make sure that we watch you all the way through and make sure we do what we're supposed to do. I'm proud of you. So this time, I'm going to let Ms. Hughes come on up, say a few words.
I don't have anything written because I feel like I didn't have to write. Being in education for 25 years, we always look at what impact we put on the students. Warm waterproof mascara. But then there are some that impact you. And I can honestly say, the first day that he walked in, I wasn't even here. I was at a cheer competition with my daughters in Columbus. But my co-teacher sends me this text about, hey, we got a new kid, and he's something else. And I was like, oh boy, what kind of clown have I got coming in? She's like, no, really, you ought to see the way he dresses. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk in, and the first thing I thought was, I got MC Hammer in my classroom. So, as I went along with Malichi and learned his backstory and learned some of the things that he had endured, and I saw the way that he carried himself, the way he presented himself, the colors that he wore, he was not ashamed, no matter what anybody said. So I started taking notice of that. But what Malichi didn't know that for the past 5 years, I've been in deep depression. I'm fully functional here at school, but I have gone through a lot of loss and grief. And a lot of times we realize, or don't realize, the clothes that we wear, that's what lifts us up. With the matching jewelry, whether it's a handkerchief, whether it's pins. I took joy again in wearing my mom's jewelry. I took joy over the summer going to thrift stores and secondhand stores, because you know, teacher salary. You know. And I would buy bright pants and bright shirts because my closet represented my depression. So I wore the whites and the pinks and the bright greens, going to antique shops and looking for matching chunky jewelry to go with it. And then he presented me with a pin the other day. As I've gone through, he has helped pull me out of this. Not only does he affect students, but he affects us. This time 3 years ago, I had the honor of doing this same thing with a student. I chose not to speak because when I left here, I had to drive 6 hours to take my dad off life support. Nobody ever knew. So when this time of year comes every year, it's like a trigger for me. But now I have something positive. My daddy was a fireman for 25 years and loved his job. But his first 5 years, he always talked about he was so proud of. So, if Malichi would come up here, I would like to give you something. On behalf of my family and my daddy, we would like for you to wear this, knowing that I'm keeping my daddy's memory alive. This is his 5-year service medal from 1975. I wasn't born yet. But Not only will it keep him alive, you will always have a piece of me and my family.
So Mr. Burke really wanted to be here today, but he couldn't. He had a family emergency. So he sent me a message last night, so I'm going to read you what he said. He said, there's a song that makes me think of Malichi, and part of the chorus says, feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. This embodies Malichi to me, because every single day Malichi lives in the truth that he is a blessing. And he never stops being a blessing for those around him, as we can see by that. Okay. All while being dressed in the Sunday best. Love you, buddy, and congratulations. I cannot think of a more deserving person and young man. We are blessed today and everyone because of you. And thank you for making everyone dress in their Sunday best today. And he was planning on dressing too. We both talked about it. He was ready to go. So again, he wanted me to express his opinion. He was so sorry he could not make it, but he wanted to make sure that I read that for you. All right. At this time, we'll let Ms. Carmen come up and talk.
Congratulations, Malichi. Malichi is an amazing student. We have lots of amazing students here at LMS, but Malichi always outshines. Some of that is that three-piece suit he wears pretty much every day. Even dressed down, I feel like he dresses better than any of us on any given day. But he is an amazing kid that has every reason not to be an amazing kid. And he overcomes and he strives to be better every day. And that's what we should all do. That's what a Rambler is. So Malichi, let's talk about REACH. We're going to start our actual signing ceremony now. Okay? So if you are not aware, REACH Georgia is the state of Georgia's first needs-based scholarship mentor program. Scholars who successfully complete the program graduate from high school are awarded a $10,000 scholarship, which is about $2,500 a year, that can be used at any Hope eligible university in the system in Georgia. The scholarship is in addition to any other grant or scholarship the student receives. Most students who qualify for REACH also qualify for Georgia Hope and many other scholarships. Since the program's launch in 2012, the REACH Georgia program has more than 5,000 students participating and serves all 180 school systems in our state. REACH scholars commit to follow the rigorous educational path to be eligible to receive their scholarships upon graduation. They adhere to the ABCs of nationally recognized early success indicators, which include attending school regularly, maintaining good behavior, preparing to succeed in post-secondary school as reflected in good course performance, which Malichi already does all of those things. When Malichi does his work here at school, just a simple class assignment, he'll write his name, Dr. Malichi Bell. He's a kid looking ahead to the future. He knows where he's going. He's not focused on where he is. He's focused on where he is going. Additionally, REACH scholars experience the power of advocacy and mentorship through monthly meetings with both a mentor and an academic coach. And for Malichi, it wouldn't surprise me if one day he is a mentor for a student receiving this exact same scholarship, because that's where his heart is. That's who he is as a person. To date, REACH has graduated 8 classes of high school seniors. The graduating classes of 2017 through 2023 consist of over 2,000 scholars. These students have had an average final GPA of 3.26, and 76% of the scholars complete high school with a Hope eligible GPA in addition to the REACH Georgia scholarship eligibility. So, to put it all simply, it's about putting college into a student's, you guessed it, REACH. So now we're going to move on to the actual signing. All right. At this time, we will induct Malichi Bell as our REACH scholar. Malichi, I would like to walk you through your obligations and responsibilities as a REACH scholar. The contract you are about to sign requires that you maintain an overall 2.5 Hope calculated GPA through high school, have good attendance, have good behavior, and remain drug and crime free, meet with your assigned mentor twice a month, meet with your assigned academic coach at least once a month, attend REACH events, meetings, and programs, engage in activities that prepare for college, graduate from high school with a diploma, enroll and graduate from a Hope eligible college or university in the state of Georgia. I think you're gonna do all those things anyway. Okay, all right, so Reach Scholar and family, before we actually do the signing, I will administer the following charges. Malichi, will you commit to keeping good grades, attendance, and behavior, meeting with your mentor and academic coach, and graduating from high school and college? Malachi's family, will you commit to supporting Malichi as he progresses through this program? Will you also commit to attend Reach events, meetings, programs, contacting your student's academic coach or Reach coordinator if there are issues you believe should be addressed? Awesome. All right, and everybody else, all of us who get to be just a small part of Malichi's journey, it is incumbent on us to affirm our willingness to support our Reach Scholar in his journey into adulthood. Will we commit to supporting Malichi with our time and support as he progresses through the Reach program into high school and into college and into the workforce? I know I'm going to. I'm sure you guys will too. Now it is time for our Reach Scholar and parents to sign their commitment form. So in front of you there is a pen, and I have marked where you are supposed to sign. So go ahead and sign. Congratulations to our 2025-2026 Reach Scholar.